Hello, Nightmare Nemo here, and we're about to play a game I've been looking forward to for a while. Ooh, player beware, you're in for a scare. It's the Goosebumps game by Way Forward. Now it's kind of interesting. I actually only heard about this being released today. And apparently a trailer for it has been shown on the 7th, and it was officially released on the 13th. And it's just kind of like a stealth release, I guess. Like, the only website that was reporting on it was IGN. And I guess if you were following Way Forward on Twitter or Facebook, you might have known about it. But other than that, it was just... nobody said anything about it, considering how big the movie has become. It's like the #1 movie right now. You'd think it would have more mention. But anyways, let's dive into this. Name my character. Nemo. I am a dude. This guy creeps me out. We better get a tip. If you're not that concerned, maybe try not to drop his stuff. Hey, for all we know, the lock got busted. I've heard that before. Whatever, you just finished picking up his junk. I'll head back for the rest. Who hires a moving company to move out in the middle of the night? Yeah, I'm trying to keep up with it, but it's moving a little too fast for me to voice over everything. My hairiest adventure. Ooh. Virginity. Right. Zombies. Yeah, he's referring to my hairiest adventure. Goosebumps book. Hello. This Slappy the Dummy obviously takes center attention here. Monster blood being there, probably. Only a ventriloquist dummy. Of course, he had to say it. Now he's pissed. Never call him a dummy. The next day, after the police find their bodies, doesn't walk at home. Those clouds look pretty bad, though. Was supposed to rain today. Okie dokie. So this is a adventure game. This looks pretty nice here. You go to check out the weather, but your cell phone appears to be missing. You must have left it somewhere, but where? In my pocket? Did you check the pocket? You can examine your environment by moving the cursor to an object or area and pressing left mouse button, then choosing look on the drop down. Sure. That's cool. Okay. Okay. This looks intriguing. Can I go there? Just move over there. Oh, what? Completely tied to my cell phone. I can't do anything about it. Let's see. Right. Let's go back to school, unfortunately. The long, empty hallway stretches into the distance. You stop near your locker, trusty old 402. Okay. What's this? Okay. Alright. Can't take it. You can select it. Okay. Neat. So it wouldn't let me look at it, but it can let me take it. Okay. Hopefully this is not a waste of time. The note reads, "Hey, you found my note. I hope that you would. Sometimes people see notes in the hall and just assume they're trash. Not you, though." Is that it? That was it? Okay, that's kind of useless, I guess. Let's see. Right. Let's do it. Open it up. Okie dokie. Pretty standard. Alright. Some stickers, and there's the cell phone. This thing is called a Slapper Keeper. I guess that's a joke, play words on the Trapper Keeper. Do they still have Trapper Keepers? Do they still call them that? I don't know. So, take it. You grabbed your cell phone and cradled it protectively against your chest. You were afraid you lost it. Damn kids these days can't live without their cell phone. After a moment you calm down and check the phone. Yep, it's still fully charged somehow. Looks like you have a voicemail. You click play. "Hi Nemo, it's Mom. Just wanted to let you know I'll be home later on tonight. The clients want to take us to dinner. Chad should be home pretty soon, so you two will need to fend for yourselves. Remember the keys under the back steps. Love you." Okay, pretty standard Goosebumps there. Parents are away and bad stuff's happening. Ooh, got an achievement called Calling All Creeps. Cool. Typical. Stick carefully. Alright. Okay, so that was all stickers. Look at the books. These are all the books you didn't need for homework. Alright, so I don't care about any of that. Try holding down arrow key sticks. What if I don't want to? You slammed the locker shut. Okay. Let's see. This looks intriguing. Wow, okay. Sucks to be that guy. Having a locker so close to math is more of a curse than a blessing. You end up seeing a lot of Miss Tooley. The classroom is seriously the last place you feel like going right now. Why not? Just knock. Three loud knocks echo through the hall. What in the world do you want? It sounds like Miss Tooley. Can a woman read in peace? You quietly slink away from the door, hoping she didn't see you. Alrighty. Good clock. Oh, 3:20 already? You wasted practically your entire afternoon. I know how that is. I'll check it out tomorrow. It's home time. Okay. Let's leave then. We gladly leave the school building for the second time today. Right. Gate's still open, so you should be able to come and go as needed. With your phone in hand, you can now head home. Your phone has a map function to chart your journey. You can also call your mother, brother, or information to receive various hints. Just go ahead and use it. Call my brother. Dial your brother's number. God damn it. Busy. Alright, let's move over here. You walk through the gates to the parking lot. School's parking lot is nearly empty as most of the school's gone home. You can faintly hear the football team practicing in the distance, though. Oh yeah, this is obviously Monster Bud. So, is there a way to save? Yes. Oh, I like that little sound when it saves. Kinda cool. Right. So, this is probably gonna lead us to dying, but why don't you get out anyways? You peer over, trying not to get so close that you can smell it. You fail, and the reek of spoiled milk assaults you. That's, gross. Too grossed out to open it, huh? If the smell didn't deter you, the cockroaches getting across the dumpster certainly do. Looking at the slime. That slime is not normal. Your mind races with thoughts of alien invasion or zombie Joel. What could it be? You muster some courage and go in for a closer look. Oh, it's just someone's old milkshake. Really, really old milkshake. Sure. What kind of milk is green? That kind of milkshake I would want. What a beat up old car. You wouldn't mind one just like it, but you're too young to drive. That's Ridge Lane. Kind of a sleepy little street. Taking that route home would add 20 minutes, plus it might rain. So let's turn off. Aw, crap. Going back to school. No, I don't. Okay. Parking lot. Let's go right. Or left. Going into the woods. That's great. Ah, the familiar sights and sounds in the woods. The path leads over a bridge and turns into some trees. I gotta say, I'm really liking the artwork here. It's nice and crisp and colorful. Oh no, it looks like somebody lost their dog. Poor kid. So the dog is named Gigi. You pull a flyer from the tree just in case you find a similar dog. Right. The creek lazily ripples through the woods. Why did it give me the option of wade? Oh, okay, wade into the water. I see. You have to splash around in the creek. Your shoes, socks, and pants are soaked. Woohoo! I'm carefree and I'm unpredictable. You also kind of smell funny now. Let's go forward. You cross the bridge and head deeper into the woods. Oh dear, who is this? You reach a small clearing surrounded by trees on all sides. There's a weird guy creeping around. You've never seen him before. This is troublesome. That guy looks to be around 30 or so, but there's something off about him. His clothes are torn and he won't make eye contact. Also, his eyes are glowing green. There's like leaves or something coming out of his hand. Take a close look, you notice his hair is green. Oh yeah. Kind of leafy. You see bugs crawling around beneath his clothes. It's reason with this guy. You start to ask the man if he's lost, but he grunts at you unintelligibly. Okay. Not sure. Look. The path curves up ahead. You're nervous about that guy though, whoever he is. So... this leads to a big spooky tree. You're nervous about that guy though, whoever he is. Not sure if I can even move on ahead. Let's go towards the spooky tree. You take a few steps around the weird guy, but he spins on you with inhuman speed. Oh, jeez. Jump scare. Your vision blurs as the plant creature's vines tighten around your neck. You struggle, but it's too late. You're already withering. Game over. Alright, so... obviously, we can't get around this plant guy. Maybe this plant guy has something to do with the story. Don't go into the basement? Maybe. Alright, so... let's go... back. Jog back towards the school. Alright, whatever. You head down the path towards the janitor's shed. It's more overgrown than you expected. Alright. By the time you reach the shed, the wind's picked up quite a bit. Your cheeks sting from the cold. Alright. Go ahead, take that. Weed killer. You carefully tuck the weed killer into your bag, checking that it's set to off. That would be dangerous. I accidentally shoot myself in the face. There's a lock on here. Let's look at the door. It's made of thick boards and carelessly bolted onto the frame. This probably isn't the original door. Now, I would just want to mention that this seems kind of an unusual game for WayForward to make. I'm kind of used to all the games being like platformers, like Shantae and that Blood Rain game and Mighty Switch Force. And so I wasn't aware they could make a adventure game. And it's pretty good so far. So, let's see if we can do anything. I'm gonna hit it. Ouch, your slimy fist gets locked, resulting in only bloody knuckles. For once, hitting things with my fist does not prove to be effective. Alright, so let's go back to the parking lot. Yep. Alright. Yeah. Okay. Good thinking. So yeah, save. Sound warms my heart. Alright, let's go back to the woods. Use this weed killer on that plant guy. I ain't scared of you. On a hunch, you raise the weed killer and pump the trigger 3 times, spraying the strange figure. You record violently as it hits his face. Smoke rises from the wounds, and you smell something like freshly cut grass. Ooh! In the face! He retreats to the foot of the hill before falling down, cowering. Let's go ahead and stay out of the forest. Let's go ahead and save here. So, The safe thing to do would take the left path. But let's be a little adventurous and take the right path toward the spooky tree. You reach the big tree and take a nice deep breath. Ah, the air in the spot smells cleaner somehow. Okay, look at the spooky tree. This tree is so big it must be incredibly old. If you wrap your arms around it, your fingers wouldn't touch. Not even close. Ah, yeah. Can't hug it properly. Alrighty. Guess that's all to this thing. Let's go back. Right. Go left then. I said go left. Leaves crunch under your feet as you walk down the path. Hey, some buddies. This is the end of the woods. You can get to your neighborhood just up the hill. It looks like there's some kind of commotion near the tunnel. You ask what's going on, but Tyler Aslan just glares at you. Mind your own business, Nemo. Man, shut the hell up. I was just asking a perfectly normal question. No need to be a jerk. Alright. Whatever. Let's go uphill. With large steps, you hike up the slope to your neighborhood. Almost home, you think as you step into your neighborhood. Your spirits fall immediately when you notice an accident down the street. The road is completely blocked. You'll need to find a different way around. Could this be the moving truck from the beginning of the game? This Slappy the Dummy maybe caused the accident. See, there's like green slime there. Look at that. The moving gun got into an accident. The back is open. Boxes are spilling out into the street. You hurry over to the wrecked moving van. Let's check it out. You peer inside the van and see a ton of boxes, along with odds and ends. The crash didn't seem to damage anything. A sense of dread creeps up the back of your neck. Alright, so let's take a stock of what we got here. So Scarecrow, possibly from the Scarecrow Walks at Midnight. The vial of monster blood. A shrunken head from How I Got My Shrunken Head. Painting of the Phantom from the Phantom of the Auditorium. Magic hat, possibly from Bad Hair Day. And a sarcophagus from The Curse of the Mummy's Tomb. So, out of everything, gotta say, monster blood has to be looked at first. Canister is something you opt to keep your distance. That glow doesn't bode well. Let's see here. It's one of those shrunken heads with weird olive skin, wispy hair, and high cheekbones. Its eyes and mouth are sewn shut. We'll take it. You pick up the shrunken head. It's cold and slimy and drop it into your bag. Ship label. It's addressed to Mr. Goldberg. Name doesn't ring a bell. Wow. Goldberg. Alright, so. You don't really see these much anymore. It's a globe. It maps the Earth. Yeah, you're right. I mean, I haven't seen a globe like that since I was in middle school. You wind up and spin the globe with a mighty slap. It spins and spins before coming to a stop at Transylvania. Spooky. Ooh, foreshadowing maybe? Look at the books. Some nondescript books are stacked up. Encyclopedias, a thesaurus, a style guide, boring stuff. Pfft. Books are so lame. Let's see. It looks really authentic. A thin layer of dust covers it all over. Sure, it's alright. You struggle with the handlebar won't help much. You do manage to kick up a thick cloud of dust. So that's not happening. A real imposing scarecrow. Pumpkin head, straw hair, threadbare hat. Looks like a fancy portrait, though it's too dark to see much detail. But I can clearly make out the subject of the portrait, so it can't be that dark. What a snazzy top hat. You could see a magician wearing it during his act. Yep. Take that as well. With a flourish, you make the top hat disappear into your bag. I am amazing! Be here all week. Alright. Let's see here. No idea what this is. The air inside the van is musty. It smells like Grandma's house threw up inside an antique store. You feel pretty nosy opening these up to look inside. They're probably full of socks and underwear anyway. Just like my presents at Christmas. So, that's fine. Okay, whatever. So, let's go out of here. You feel like you shouldn't be here and decide to creep away. Not move away, but creep away. Alright. Alright. So. Hey now. White rabbit. This is the far end of the woods, just below your neighborhood. The creek flows into a huge drain pipe tunnel. Let's save. It's a small white rabbit. His fur is unkempt and he seems wary of you. Sure. I'm not gonna do anything bad to him. You pull the hat out of your bag and look down to find the rabbit at your feet. He stands on two legs and allows you to put the hat on his head. Amazo? Oh, wow. So it is Amazo from Bad Hair Day. Thank you so much, the rabbit says. I'm not much without this hat, I'm afraid. My name is Amazo. Maybe you've heard of me. He pauses, waiting. No? Well, you have my gratitude, regardless. Actually, I do remember you. With a flash of white, the rabbit disappears into the brush. Good hair day. Very nice. Building some good calm right here. So. Look before we leap. That tunnel is actually a large drain pipe. The water inside stinks like old socks. Yeah, let's go ahead. Get in there. You hold your nose and slog into the tunnel, taking care to avoid stepping in the water. It smells like poo gas. And I'm stepping in poo water. You creep into the tunnel. An unnatural darkness closing in around you. Halfway, though, you wonder if you'll make it. Look at the water. You're pretty sure it's water, but it shimmers with a blackness that normal water doesn't have. How gross. Look, there's a cup from a pizza place. Let's see here. There's a hole. You peer into the darkness. Far in the distance, you hear a sound like the ocean. Sure. When we're ready to start, you dive into the big black hole. Seems like a good idea at the time, right? Nothing bad's gonna happen. You fall for what seems like hours. Falling, this might have been a mistake. Oh dear.